Welcome to Arsenal Kids Podcast.
Hello and welcome to Arsenal Kids Podcast. My name is Madi and I'm joined by my co-host Ben. And it is great to have you join us for this episode.
Yes, hello there everyone. Welcome to episode number 131.
Thanks, Ben. And what are we talking about in Arsenal Kids Podcast this time?
Well, Maddie, in part one, let's review the last game of our pre-season, which was a 2-0 Emirates Cup victory over Lyon.
And then in part two,
we're going to take a first look at Arsenal's third kit for the upcoming season. We're going to look at one of our star players who's been nominated for an award and discover who the ladies will be playing in an extra just announced pre-season friendly.
Sounds great. A lot of cover as always in this episode.
Yes, and we are now less than 1 week away from the beginning of the men's season.
So exciting!
A quick reminder to you to help us to grow our Arsenal Kids community and not miss when we do have new episodes. You can do that through telling other people about us, liking, reviewing and sharing our podcast with others, or by following us on social media.
We would love for you to join us on this adventure together.
We would indeed, and you can tell others that we are available pretty much everywhere.
Including now on YouTube.
Exactly, we are, Maddie. But let's dig right now into our content, starting with the Gunners' 8th time lifting the Emirates Cup, following a 2-0 victory over Lyon on the weekend.
Yes, and we test their goalkeeper early on.
Yes, we did. Gabriel Martinelli put a cross to the back post and was headed back towards goal by Bukayo Saka, but the Lyon goalkeeper got both hands behind it. But then there was little that he could do moments later when Martin Odegaard dispossessed the defender, allowing Martinelli to win the Gunners a corner. With Declan Rice back on the pitch, having missed the start of pre-season following his time with England at the European Championships, he whipped the corner in and Saliba was on hand to nod home the opener.
Making it 1-0 to Arsenal.
And the Gunners kept rampaging down the left side as Alexander Zinchenko was next to find Saka's head with another brilliant delivery from the left. But this time our number 7 shot wide of the far post. After Rice tried his luck from long range with a shot that went straight at the keeper, Odegaard played a clever pass through to Martinelli, whose effort was deflected for yet another corner kick. Once again, it was Rice who stepped up to take it, and yet another amazing delivery as the ball flew all the way to the far post where Gabriel had made an amazing run and then rose highest of all.
It's double our lead to make the scoreline 2-0.
And then we could have gone 3 goals up as Kai Havertz volleyed the ball forward to Martinelli to run onto on the counter-attack. But the latter went down under pressure with the referee feeling as though there wasn't quite enough in it to award a penalty this time around.
Our appetite for goals did not change in the second half.
Yes, following the interval, we once again came flying out of the traps. Initially with Martinelli finding Odegaard, who curled the ball towards goal, but the goalkeeper got a hand to tip it past the post. Another corner in the 53rd minute came out to Rice, whose shot was blocked before the ball kindly fell to Thomas Partey, who cushioned it just wide of the bottom right-hand corner. Havertz's next effort met the same fate, following some precise build-up play from Odegaard and Martinelli before Saka's header hit the post after another pinpoint Zinchenko cross from the left.
Did the other team have any chance at all, Ben?
Maddie, well, they did. Look, they did have a shot on the 60th minute in one of their very rare four-ways forward. But the shot from outside the box went high and wide of the top right corner. A few minutes later was an opportunity, though, for the Emirates faithful who had arrived at this game to welcome Ricardo Calafiore onto the ground for his first appearance as a Gunner. And he started at left back initially before moving more centrally. And in my opinion, I'm very excited about what he's going to bring to our team over the course of the season. But we then even had more chances as Saka found Saliba this time with a cross from a free kick, but our French defender could only steer his header wide on this occasion.
In the 77th minute, Michael Arteta made a lot of changes.
He did, again, bringing on a number of substitutes, including Ethan Nwaneri, which bodes well, I think, for his possible involvement over the course of this season. It's going to be interesting to see how our up-and-coming academy star will be used in games this year. And while Lyon had a chance to pull a goal back towards the end with their forward bursting through on goal, David Raya stood up strong and parried the ball over the bar, ensuring the team kept a clean sheet on this occasion.
And what's next for the team, Ben?
Well, next up, the Premier League begins, and we're going to look to open our points account at home when we face Wolves this coming weekend.
Okay, well, let's leave it there for part 1, and we'll be right back after this with part number 2. Welcome back, and Ben, let's talk about our new kit.
Yes, let's chat original, as our Adidas Third Kit celebrates the evolution of originality from the players through to the broad community of Arsenal supporters. The kit dives deep into the culture surrounding the club and the constant process of reinvention, using the past as a foundation to shape the future. Celebrating its uniqueness, we reflect what it means to be a true original.
And it is available for people to buy.
Yes, it is available to buy, and the latest design is a modern take on the beloved 90s iconic kits with a bold, fashionable design in violet and a kind of aqua green, and it's combined with a hint of nostalgia. A smart crew neck collar and matching sleeve detailing in navy blue, the same colours as the logos, complement the elegance of the Adidas trefoil, used to mark Adidas's 75th anniversary, and the cannon is there once again to create a vibrant, eye-catching look.
And I like it.
Me too, Maddie. And just a note that here in Australia, not saying or doing anything else, but Maddie, Father's Day is just around the corner here.
Don't get your hopes up, Ben.
Don't worry, Maddie, I won't. No expectations. A little bit, though, also underwhelming is the alternate goalkeeping kit, which is pretty much a plain black with white logos and trim. But it does, I guess, have some sort of understated elegance to it, if I look hard enough.
Changing track. And Ben, one of our players have been nominated for an award.
Good segue, Maddie. Bukayo Saka. He's been nominated for the PFA Young Player of the Year award for the 23-24 season as he looks to retain his trophy. He's one of 6 players in contention to win the prize, which is voted for by his peers, which saw him come out on top last time around to claim the prestigious prize.
He is once again in the running after recording his highest ever goal scoring tally.
Yes, topping our goal scoring charts with 20 in all competitions. He also laid on 14 assists to his teammates across this past campaign. His rivals for this year's gong are Cole Palmer from Chelsea, Kobbie Mainoo from Manchester United, Alejandro Garnacho, also from United, Brighton Hove Albion, João Pedro, and Michael Olise, who played for Crystal Palace last season before his move to Bayern Munich. The winner is going to be announced in about a week's time at the PFA Awards, held in Manchester on August 20.
And finally, Ben, a friendly for our ladies team.
Yes, quickly, Maddie, our ladies team will be facing Championship side Southampton as part of their preparations for the new season. The match is going to take place on August 31 at St Mary's Stadium, with tickets available soon. This fixture will be a follow-on from the women's team's tour to the United States, where they're going to play Washington Spirit and Chelsea in preparation for their first games of the season, which will be the Champions League qualifiers.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up for this episode. Thanks again for joining us at Arsenal Kids Podcast.
Before we sign off, we want to express our gratitude to you for your continued support. If you haven't already, follow, like, and subscribe so you don't miss us in the future. Remember, your love for the beautiful game is what fuels our passion.
And we would love for you to spread the word about Arsenal Kids Podcast.
Yes, please share our podcast with other Arsenal kids you know and help us to grow this amazing community together.
We hope for you to join us on the pitch again soon.
Keep the spirit of the game alive, and until next time,
goodbye.